Hey, sweets. Hey, guys. Don't jump on me like that. Don't do that again. Sit. Go. 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 Good morning, y'all. Tag your team. Go. I just saw y'all like literally an hour ago. Go lay down. Quit now. Bella, go. You know I hate that noise. Go. All right. So, I wanted to talk about what the next step is after you close on a sale, okay? There's a couple steps. So, once I get some people up here, give y'all about a minute. This is really going to be for my new people. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Amber. All right, y'all can watch the replay. All right, so first step after you close a sale, okay, is number one, you need to say thank you. If you're not saying thank you personally to your people, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. You need to be saying thank you, okay, via text message, okay? I posted, and I would say you need to say thank you within the first 48 hours, okay? I am texting all of my people this morning who ordered yesterday saying thank you, okay? If they have the ability for me to voice text, I'm going to voice text them. Voice texts are able to hear the tone in your voice. They're able to, which if they can hear the tone in your voice, they can obviously feel more appreciated that they're supporting you, okay? Number two, I also say thank you via VIP page. Like I just posted on my VIP page and said thank you guys, thank you everyone that ordered yesterday, and I tagged everyone. But at the end of the day, the personal connection is going to be where you build that relationship, okay? And that is the whole point of this business, is relationships and building them, okay? Number two, you need to be thinking about what you're going to do as a thank you for that customer that ordered, okay? If you're new, start with a thank you card and a felt sample, okay? A felt sample and a thank you card will literally cost you, if you're going to send it in the mail, it'll cost you one stamp, 55 cents, okay? If you have stamps.com, it'll cost you 50 cents. If they're local to you, it's not going to cost you anything except for whatever you paid for to make the felt samples and to get the thank you cards, okay? If you don't have thank you cards, I don't know, use your kids or use a Post-it note. Use a piece of paper that you have. Handwrite it. There is a difference between handwritten notes and a printed out note, okay? I am huge on that. Handwritten notes go so much farther, especially in the beginning of your business, than a printed out piece of paper, okay? So that's step number two. Step number three is try to book a party with them, okay? Book a party with them. Avoid the word party. Watch my party. I did a party training 2 days ago. So what? Today's Friday. I did one Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday. I did one Wednesday. Watch that video if you have not, okay? Because using the word party for whatever reason scares a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people, it's intimidating to them. I think I don't know what like goes in their mind, but it scares them. So make it simple. But it is your job as the consultant to offer them to get free and half off Scentsy, okay? If they are not interested in doing a party right now, maybe in the future, okay? But if they're not interested, offer them or tell them about Scentsy Club. Now, I do not go straight in with Scentsy Club right off the bat, okay? How I go about Scentsy Club is, let's say that a customer just ordered from me yesterday. She gets her order on, I don't know, Tuesday or something. Whenever. She gets her order next week. And she texts me and she's like, oh my gosh, I love the Fiji flower bar that I ordered. It smells amazing. I am obsessed with it. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, girl, me too, because number one, it's one of my favorites right now. I'm going to say, you should really look into our Scentsy Club perks. I'll be like, you can add that bar. That specific fragrance is only available until sold out right now, but if you add it to your Scentsy Club, you can get it forever and ever. Amen. Okay? Plus, if your order reaches $30, you'll get 10% off your entire order. And then if your reaches $60, you'll get 10% off and a half off item. Plus, you're going to get the Fiji flower that you love forever, even if Scentsy decides that they're not ever bringing it back. Okay? That's a really good way. So I usually wait until they message me and they're like, oh my God, I love this specific scent. And then I figure out, okay, well, how can I get another sale from this conversation? That's really how I play it out in my head. Is how can I get another sale? How can I continue to keep them as a customer with me? Or even, how can I build this relationship even further to where maybe they even want to join me on this journey? Okay? So every conversation is going to be a little different, so you really do just have to use, like, your thinking skills, and just figure out, okay, what's the next step to continue this relationship, okay? That's really, like, what it's all about. Ask yourself when you're having a conversation with someone, what is the next step to continue this relationship, okay? There's no right or wrong way to talk to someone or to say thank you to someone or to offer to party with them or to offer them the Scentsy Club perks, all of that, or to offer them the opportunity. But at the end of the day, all of us, we are all simply just trying to build that relationship with that specific person, okay? So, number one, I truly believe in the power of texting. Obviously, I guess it does depend on the generation. I'm really big into texting. All of my customers are big into texting. I'm not an email person. I guess if you're an email person and your customer is an email person, then communicate that way, okay? But I'm really big into texting. So, yeah, if you got orders, so my challenge for you today is if you got any order yesterday, I don't care if it's one person, two, I don't care who, I want you to follow up with them today if you did not yesterday and simply say, hey, thank you so much for ordering. I'm putting together some fun mail for you. I hope you love it. You should receive it next week, okay? Depending on what they say back, follow up with a party booking, okay? You guys can do this. And listen, I know that a lot of people don't want to follow up with their customers simply because they are scared of hearing the word no, or they're scared of being turned down. Listen, it's okay. How I want you to go about that feeling of being scared of rejection is, think about it. You've rejected people, haven't you? I know for a fact every single person in this group in the world has rejected someone in some way. When you go out to eat and you're sitting at the table and you just finished your dinner and the waiter or server comes over and says, hey, we have this for dessert. I can guarantee not every time you say, yeah, bring it to me. Probably most times because you're full or because you're watching what you eat or whatever your reason is, or maybe you have ice cream at home in your own freezer, you're probably saying, no, I'm good, but thank you, you can bring the check. That right there was a rejection to that server, okay? So think of it like that. When you go and ask someone to party, when you go and tell them about the club perks and someone says, no, I'm not interested. When you go and talk to someone about joining because they've been your customer for 2 years or a year, however long, and they're already spending all this money with you, so you go to them and you're like, hey, like it really only makes sense for you to join, even if you're just going to get paid off your own purchases. and they say, no, I just want to be your customer, that's a rejection, okay? Make them feel that that rejection is okay. Because when you reject the server on saying, no, I'm not interested in the dessert that you have, or no, I'm not interested in the specials that you have today, you're rejecting them. But how are they coming back at you? They're making you feel that it's okay. All they say is, okay, no problem, I'll go and get your check. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. We get so caught up in our head that, Bella, get out of there right now. What are you eating? We get so caught up in our head, in our own head, of like, oh my God, what are people going to think of me if I ask them to party? Oh my God, what are people going to think of me if I ask them to join Scentsy? The only reason we get caught up in our head is because there is a stigma around and a prejudged, I don't know, feeling, and just, there's just a huge stigma around direct sales. And that is the only reason why we get so in our head about, oh my God, I don't know what they're going to say to me. Oh my God, I don't know if I want to ask them, because they're going to think that I'm like the weirdest person ever. They're going to think that like I'm crazy. They're not going to be my friend anymore. They're not going to order from me anymore. They're not going to support me. They're probably going to unfollow me on social media. Whatever's going on in your head, you need to nip it in the butt, okay? Because I promise you, no one is thinking that except you. That is lies that you created in your own head. Okay? So you have to get past it. You have to get past it. I got past it. I was scared to promote on social media because I was like, okay, well, I'm with the direct sales now. What are people going to think of me? Are they going to think that I'm posting too much? Are they going to think that I'm not going to like them if they don't use Scentsy? Are they going to think that I am a part of a cult? Are they going to think that, I don't know, okay? I had all of these negative thoughts going through my head, and I finally got to a point where I was like, F this. I don't care what people think. They don't see my paycheck. They don't see that this business is paying my bills. I'm not judging them for working at Food Lion. Why? Because Food Lion pays their bills. Same thing for me. Same thing for you. Whether you're here for the money or you're here for earning your own free and half off Scentsy. Scentsy not only pays my bills, it supplies my house with free and half off Scentsy products to make my house smell amazing. So, it's all about perspective. You have to push those negative thoughts out of your mind, okay? And if you believe in this company and you exude that belief out into the universe, out into your social media following, out into your friends and your family, I promise you. Let me tell you guys this, actually. Let me finish it. I promise that those people that you are thinking are judging you, they're going to come around and they're either going to, one, reach out to you to try our product, or number two, they're going to be interested in joining you on this journey because they are watching you. People are nosy as I don't know what, okay? Let me tell you a story. I've been with Scentsy. October will be 4 years, okay? One of my best friends growing up has never bought Scentsy from me. Never bought Scentsy from me. I've even put together a goodie bag. I gave her free products one time, like full-size products. I don't even remember what I gave her. I'm pretty sure I gave her like a mini warmer and wax. Anyway, I've given her products as like a, hey, try this type thing. She's still never bought from me. Her mom's never bought from me. I used to hang around them all the time. I used to be at their house all the time. Bella. Tuck. I used to be at their house all the time. They used to take me out on their boat like every weekend. And it didn't bother me that they didn't buy from me. It didn't bother me, okay? I'm just telling you guys this story because I know I've been there to where a lot of people you look and some of your friends and some of your family aren't going to support you. It's okay. Maybe it's not their thing. But this best friend, who I still talk to this day, her mom recently ordered from me. Not because she saw that I loved the products. She ordered from me because a coworker that she works with orders from me. And because I used to work with that coworker and now they're coworkers. And she raves about me, my business, and our Scentsy products. And so this lady finally ordered from me. And it was probably a $30 order. Not that much, but I was grateful for it. And randomly went to my website, never even reached out. And when I texted her and I was like, hey, thank you so much for ordering. I was like, I'm so excited. You're going to love what you got. She was like, yeah, Joyce has been raving about how awesome these products are, so I'm excited to try them. I'm not kidding, y'all. She ordered for the first time a month ago, probably a month and a half ago. She has ordered at least 3 to 4 times in that single month that she first ordered, and she's already ordered from me twice this month, okay? She's already signed up with Scentsy Club. It took her that long to try it, and it took her that long to give it a chance, and it wasn't even me that got her to try it. It was someone else that she knows. So, do not get down if you have friends and you have family that do not believe in this business. How you will make them start believing in it is by continuing to show up and continually just sharing about what you love about this business, what you love about our products, about the business in general, okay? The products, the community, the paychecks, the ability to earn free trips, the self-confidence that it's given you. When they see that you are constantly showing up for Scentsy, for your business, for your family, that is when they are going to believe in not only this product, but this business and you. Okay? I'll never forget, my brother told me this was a pyramid scheme my first year. Told me it was a pyramid scheme. That really hurt my feelings. I actually cried. I cried. And my sister didn't believe in this at all. At all. My sister didn't buy from me for the first year, close to a year, that I started doing this. The only person that was a full-on supporter from the beginning was my mom. And my mom had tried the product. My mom had already been using the product. She actually did a party for someone else, another consultant from New York or something, before I had even joined. So my mom was familiar with the products more than I was. So I still have aunts that have never supported me, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm at peace where the people who are going to support you, I have more strangers support me than people that I grew up with and have a personal connection with. And I will also say, don't let that get you down if you have friends and family that are not supporting you. Because I've been doing this for almost 4 years, and I would say 90% of my customer base I did not know before joining this business. I created those relationships by partying with people and growing my customer base and meeting them that way. Or them finding me on social media, or from referrals from current customers raving about me, saying, oh, if you need Scentsy, definitely go through Rachel, she's the best. So keep showing up. I promise there will be a full return, but you have to show up, okay? So many people start something and they never finish it because they think that there's not going to be a return. There will always be a return for you if you continue to show up. But guess what? The minute that you decide to throw in the towel and you decide, okay, I'm done, your return is probably right around the corner, but you just gave up before you could even see it. Before you could even reap the benefits, you just gave up. Which, and if you think about it, that whole time, let's say that you've been doing Scentsy. Let's say, for example, let's say that you joined Scentsy and you gave it 3 months, right? We'll just say 3 months. You gave it 3 months. You did everything that me and your sponsor and the rest of the leaders here have been telling you. And then right at the 3-month mark, you don't make your goal paycheck, or you don't hit your goal, whatever the goal is. You're like, not doing this anymore. So you throw in the towel. I bet you month 4 would have been your month. But you just gave it up. You just gave it up. And then you give it up, and those 3 months that you just spent were just wasted. Wasted time, wasted energy, wasted training, wasted everything. You just throw in the towel. You're gonna have months. This business is very similar to living your life. You are going to have months where you struggle. You're going to have days where you're like, I don't want to do this. You're going to have moments where you want to cry. But you're also going to have moments where you love this business and you couldn't see yourself without this business. And you're going to have moments where you are so thankful for this company and you can't wait to see what the future brings. Life happens, y'all. Life happens. In your life, in your business, whether you're going to school, shit happens. And when that shit happens is when you are going to grow stronger if you keep pushing through. But you know what happens is when that shit falls and when it happens and you're all flustered and you don't know what to do, and that's when you throw in the towel, you're not growing from that. You're not growing from that circumstance. You're running from it. So, I'm done. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great Friday. I do not work the weekends. I highly suggest. I was actually talking to a leader the other day. She said that she needed to give herself a break from Scentsy during the week. And I absolutely believe in that. You cannot work something every single day of the week. I mean, you can, but you're going to burn yourself out. So, I know most of you work a full-time job. That's great. I worked full-time for the first 2 years of my Scentsy business. Okay? But you have to give yourself a break from Scentsy. So, choose a day out of the week. I don't care what day it is, at least one day, if not 2 days. Okay? I do not work the weekends. Do not work the weekends. So, sometimes I don't work Fridays. It really just depends on what I have going on. I have some stuff to do today. But, choose a day that is going to be solely for you and your family and whatever brings your heart joy. And do it. So, alright. Why am I yawning? I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you later.